Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. Yesterday's reading that I did was focused on the Divine Masculine Confessions, and I felt, you know what, it's really fitting that we do a Divine Feminine Confessions version, so that's what this is going to be focused on. So if you're watching for a Divine Feminine, or if you are feminine needing guidance through these messages, let's go ahead and see what presents itself here. So these are the three decks I'll be using. The Divine Feminine Confessions deck from Bridget of Divine Essentials. Both of these are my self-created ones. The Dark Mysteries Oracle 2 Hidden Secrets of the Divine Feminine's Heart. And then the Voices 2 deck focused on the Thoughts of Introspection from the Divine Feminine. All right, so those are the decks that we'll be using to grab some dialogue messages focusing on the feminine. General advice as always, guys, so please keep that in mind throughout your reading, and always take from it what makes sense for you personally and release what doesn't. All right, so Divine Feminine Confessions, what needs to present itself here? If you happen to be Divine Masculine watching for a feminine, hopefully this will offer you some guidance regarding your feminine that will help you out regarding your situation. All right, so let's see what presents itself here. Each deck might ultimately give us a different message. We'll see if it actually goes together. I'm just kind of keeping an open mind as to how this is all going to play out. All right, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on the Divine Feminine. What's the first message coming through here? What is our first message? Do you love me, or do you lust me? So this is a feminine perhaps that's unsure where the masculine is coming from. You know, is this really love? Is this true love? Have I found my ideal mate? Or is this just a physical connection? Are they just after, you know, the physical aspect of things? Could it be just a sexual attraction, or is this the real thing? So let's find out, okay? Let's go ahead and grab some tarot to determine that here. I'll be starting off with my Valentine Connection Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on the Divine Feminine this time. If you missed the Divine Masculine version, check that out. It's on my channel. All right, here we go. All right, do you love me, or do you lust me? Look at this, guys. We have a Tower card, but it's in the reverse. So part of the questions on this particular card might have actually created a breakup, some sort of separation between you and your masculine here, Divine Feminine. You know, we do see a Tower, so maybe there's something going on here where disaster could have been avoided. Maybe they were able to answer these questions for you, but you're probably coming to this reading because that's something that you're thinking about. Let's see. That could also indicate arguments that this Tower card is coming up in the reverse, or some sort of misunderstanding between the feminine and the masculine. Maybe you guys are just on different pages as well. Here's the feminine asking, do you love me? And the masculine might have given kind of either a vague answer, or maybe Divine Feminine, you just did not get the response that you were hoping for. So let's see here. What else? For the feminine. We're getting reversals here, guys. We've got the Death card coming up in the reverse as well. So we've got Scorpio coming in. This is a transition nonetheless with that Death card showing up in the reverse. Somebody could be feeling like things are stagnant here. It could be you, Divine Feminine, where you feel like things just are not moving at all. Maybe between you and your masculine, because you're just not sure where you stand, you know. They could be giving you mixed signals. Let's see. All right, let's see. Interesting, we've got the Eight of Swords, and then we have the Eight of Wands. So eights can definitely represent changes that need to happen, or changes that are in place to be able to create movement, especially if things are stagnant and not moving. You know, it kind of reminds me of the Two of Swords energy, where things are at a stalemate perhaps between the feminine and the masculine. That is, if you relate to this message. And maybe Divine Feminine, you're really hoping to get things going. You know, this does represent movement, and it represents fast movement. Maybe you're just sick and tired of waiting for your masculine to get their act together. Of course, the Eight of Swords represents that mental imprisonment. So Divine Feminine, if you relate to this, that could be where you're at. You know, you're just thinking, or even either getting in your head about this whole situation, especially if your masculine, again, is giving you mixed signals, or they're not giving you any sort of signal. So that could be creating some sort of confusion here for you. Let's see what else. We do have the moon coming up. You could be dealing with Pisces as well. So the thing with the moon is it can represent the light and the dark aspects of the situation. We do have that reversed tower coming through. This can represent some sort of deceptive energy that your masculine has presented to you. Okay, and maybe that's contributing to the confusion that you're feeling, Divine Feminine, you know? But I feel at the end of the day, it's really important for you to trust what you're feeling in your heart, in your head. You know, we do see that perhaps that's a bit of a struggle for you at this point in time, certainly mentally in your heart space. I'm just feeling ultimately some sort of confusion for the feminine because of how your masculine is either conveying themselves or they're not speaking up enough to satisfy your needs in a partnership. Look at that. We've got the Three of Swords. We've got the Three of Pentacles. We've got the Eight of Cups. We've got eights coming up here, guys. So 888 might actually be a significant number, an angel number that you might want to look up. I'm not too well versed on numerology, so definitely look that up because that means something. And it could indicate here with that Eight of Cups that, my feminines, you're thinking about distancing yourself from this masculine if you haven't already. You're thinking about walking away, especially if they're not giving you what it is that you're hoping for or looking for in a relationship. If they've got somebody else that they're talking to, if there was infidelity, or if you know that that's currently going on because they're lying to you or they're keeping things from you, then that takes away from that Three of Pentacles where you guys have to work together. You know, this ultimately does represent teamwork. And if they've got one foot out the door, if they're spending time with somebody else, then, you know, that's not teamwork at all. It's just going to end up hurting you, Divine Feminine, the longer you continue to invest in this partnership and this relationship. So I really feel if that's a part of what you're going through right now, the advice here is to just cut it off and to just walk away from it, because you certainly deserve better than what this person, this masculine, is offering you. And check that out, guys. Here's our Two of Swords. So this is already telling you, Divine Feminine, that things are stagnant, things are stuck. You guys are at a stalemate, and you'd be better off to take control of this situation and put yourself first, you know, and do what feels right in your heart, of course, but the direction that you're being directed to go is away from this person. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Ace of Pentacles. You can bring in this abundance into your life without this divine masculine. Okay, well, you know, I'm almost reluctant to call them divine because I'm not picking up any sort of divine energy from this person. There's nothing divine about hurting somebody, cheating on someone, lying to someone. Okay, Divine Feminine, so I really feel part of that Ace of Pentacles is offering you a fresh start, certainly when it comes to your love life. And then you've got the World that is followed by the Magician. I love it. So this very first message, I really do feel for my feminines that you deserve better, and you have the capability to bring that into your life the moment you take control and close the door on a chapter that's just not meant to go anywhere. And perhaps in your heart of hearts, you already know that it's not going to go anywhere. So close that door, walk away from that situation, walk away from this person that's just giving you crumbs, because at this point, you've got the Magician here to help you manifest that ideal relationship. So don't sell yourself short. That's what I'm getting here. All right, so that's our first message. If you relate to that, just know that even though you might be going through some difficult stuff because of a masculine who didn't make you a priority in their life, just know that it is time for you to make yourself a priority. It is time to put yourself first. It is time for you to take control and walk away if you haven't already, you know, because there's better things ahead of you. All right, let's go ahead and grab a second dialogue message here from the Dark Mysteries Oracle 2 deck. So whoever resonated with that, I do hope that offers you guidance forward. No sense in regressing or staying stuck in a situation where you know it's not going to go anywhere. All right, let's grab a second message here. And that doesn't mean that, well, for some of you, only you will know how you feel, of course, but we can still have love for somebody, we could still care for someone, but we also have to assess a relationship if things just are not going the way we'd like. If you know that it's not offering you anything that will move you forward or is contributing to your life, then perhaps it's time to end it. It's time to walk away from it. We can still care for someone, but we also have to love ourselves. We have to be able to care enough about ourselves to do what's right for us. All right, let's grab a second Divine Feminine message here. I feel the very essence of you still surrounding me, okay? And that's all right. You know, even though you might not be with this person, you're still feeling their essence, as it says. You still feel their presence. Let's go ahead and clarify that and see what else we can learn. All right, so let's do that. I'll be pulling from my Yummy Tarot here. So this might be coming through for those of you who certainly are missing your Divine Masculine. You're not with them. You could be thinking about them a lot. There could be 5D interaction as well. So you still feel their vibe, okay? We have the Four of Pentacles. The key word there is greedy, okay? If they're coming through with that type of energy, then this is somebody who's putting themselves first. And going back to what we were just discussing, you know, it's time for you to really put yourself first, Divine Feminine. Yeah, because this person ultimately might be all about them. Can't make this up. Nine of Wands followed by the Eight of Cups. Look at the next card. We've got the Sun. This reading is trying to tell my feminines that even though you've been through hell and back with this relationship and you know who it is that you're thinking about, just know that you are a lot stronger than you might realize at this point in time. But you will be able to overcome these struggles and challenges and the heartbreak and the pain that you're going through. But look at that. We have a repetitive message coming through with the Eight of Cups. You are truly being directed to walk away from a situation, Divine Feminine, in order to find your happiness. So this is a clear indication here that you have to take necessary steps in order to get on a path that will lead you towards a much better chapter. Something that will make you happy. Something that will be more positive an experience compared to this person who's all about themselves. Look at this. Do you see that? The Four of Wands. Okay, that is followed by the Ace of Cups, followed by the Star. The next card is the Ace of Pentacles. And lastly, we have the Hangman. All right, so all these cards together, first of all, the aces are a really nice combination coming through here. telling you that once you walk away from a partnership that just is not going anywhere, you've got new love on the horizon. It's not just new love. It's one heck of a connection that's on its way to you. It could be a twin flame connection. Now, some of you guys might feel like, well, wait a minute, I already met my twin flame. But it could be a faux twin flame. It could be a fake twin flame. There is such a thing. You know, you might want to look that up if you're not familiar with it. You know, a faux twin flame connection might seem like the real legit thing, but something's off, okay? This new chapter, this new journey is directing you towards the real thing. That is the path that perhaps your angel guides or even the universe is directing you to go. You have to let go of something or someone to make room for this to come in. And it looks pretty amazing what's coming in for you. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Six of Wands. Look at that energy, victory. So in order to be victorious in your love life, you first have to clean house, so to speak. Get rid of the people, get rid of the negative energies that might be weighing you down at this point in time, Divine Feminine. But I tell you that once you make that decision to take that first step to walk away from somebody, that could be a toxic partnership, it could be a karmic relationship, whatever the situation might be, the way it's coming through here, there's something unhealthy about it. It's somebody that's not putting you first. It's somebody who's not treating you as a priority. And so through these messages, through these cards, it's clearly indicating that you're meant to travel down a very different road. You are meant to distance yourself from somebody that is just giving you crumbs at this point. And you deserve so much better. Okay, so that's what I've got there. Let's go ahead and grab one more set of cards. All right, so from the Voices 2 deck, another dialogue message from the Divine Feminine. Let's see. Angels and spirit guides, please. For the collective, focusing on the feminine. Let's grab another message. So walking away from an unhealthy partnership seems quite prominent here. Angels and spirit guides, please give me one more message for the Divine Feminine, for the collective. This last message may or may not go together with what's already come through. We'll see. This could be a separate message for some of my feminines. Just kind of keeping an open mind, an open heart as to what needs to come through here for the collective. Heaven is being in your arms, in your heart, in your soul, in your bed. Okay, basically just being together 100%. So let's go ahead and clarify that. I'll be pulling from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle Tarot with a twist. For those not familiar with this deck, it's just like any other tarot deck, but it also contains new oracle messages as well as additional court cards. So let's see. Look at that. Tower. This Tower card is in the upright. Okay, so it's already starting off, Divine Feminine, letting you know that perhaps this was a part of your journey. And it was just a part of it. It's not the whole journey. You know, so this can certainly create a separation from somebody that you're no longer meant to be with. And this reference to heaven, you know, heaven is being in your arms. It's like everything checks all the boxes with this particular connection. This might have had to happen in order for you to meet your ideal person. We do have the Six of Pentacles, which I love because this, after all, is about two people who are able to give equally to each other. Not one person who's got one foot out the door, not one person who is messing around outside of the connection, you know, creating that tower moment. This is what you deserve here. Ooh, I love this. We've got the Baron of Earth, which is one of the court cards in this deck. And we have the Emperor. So 2 divine masculine cards presenting itself here. The Emperor, for some of you, divine masculine could represent Aries. The Baron of Earth representing earth signs. So Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo divine masculine for some of you. This could ultimately present you with a new relationship, a new connection. Okay, so the Baron of Earth in the upright represents somebody who's a hard worker. They are coming through as a loving partner, very caring, very protective. And interesting too that the Baron of Earth and the Emperor can both represent fatherhood. So there could be families that are created through this union. We have the Hierophant coming forward as well. Some of you could be Taurus. You could be interacting with a Taurus. So what I'm ultimately getting here, guys, is severing ties from an unhealthy partnership in order to find a really good one. And we're seeing that here. This is a part of where you're being directed towards, Divine Feminine. I love how we've got the white rose here. It does represent purity, grace, innocence, humility, new beginnings, which I love, a budding love, which could represent a brand new love connection that could just be starting off, but it has the capability to go the distance, meaning that this person isn't out to hurt you. They're not going to cheat on you. They're not going to lie to you. This is somebody who is perhaps really meant to be for you. They could be a twin flame. Okay, we've got the Hierophant representing their commitment towards you. So that looks pretty good. I can't make this up, guys. We've got the 8 of Cups coming through again. You see, you put that Tower and the 8 of Cups together, and it's a clear indication that you just need to walk away from that situation. Leave it behind, because it's just going to end up disappointing you. And, you know, this person could have also had abandonment issues. And if they have unresolved issues, they could just ultimately be out to hurt you, whether that's consciously or subconsciously. But you are being directed to walk away from someone that you know, as you're watching this, you know who this is about. You know that they're not good for you. So don't even try to interact with this person at this point. You're just meant to cut them out and walk away from it, Divine Feminine. Look at that. We've got the Queen of Swords. So it really is clarifying very loudly in this reading, Divine Feminine, that you're meant to cut them out, because the Queen of Swords is not going to be putting up with any nonsense or BS from a masculine who isn't coming towards this feminine correct, you know? So Queen of Swords puts up those boundaries and is no nonsense. Very clear in communicating what it is that is needed in the partnership. You're not going to settle for anything less, Divine Feminine, and you shouldn't have to. Ooh, we've got the red rose coming through as well. I love that. Deep love, new love reference again. So new beginnings. Okay. New love, eternal love, fiery passion, red hot chemistry. So that's what I'm getting for the Divine Feminines that resonate with this reading for now. Letting go of unhealthy partnerships, as I've mentioned. And by doing so, by walking away from people, negative experiences, situations that serve no purpose in your life at this point, you are meant to experience the right kind of love for you by simply taking action to welcome that into your life, and it will find you. We also have Archangel Raphael coming through. I am the angel that heals all wounds. Are you nursing a broken heart? And perhaps for some of you, Divine Feminine, that's exactly what you're going through, because you've been hurt by whatever this Tower represented. You know, that you have experienced some horrible things in your relationships. I'm here to assist on your healing journey. Let me remove the emotional baggage you've been carrying to lighten the burden from past relationships that are weighing you down. Let me help you heal your heart, your mind, your soul, your body. I'm here to aid in restoring your self-confidence, a healthy self-image, and to bring peace back into your life. I could not have chosen a better message here, guys, because the Tower is not peaceful. It's chaotic. It's crazy. It's destructive. Archangel Raphael is here to bring peace and calm and serenity back into your life. Look at this. We've got the 10 of Swords. So get rid of people that have backstabbed you, that have hurt you, that ruined the foundation in a partnership. You couldn't trust them. They did stuff here to ruin the relationship. Look at the next card. The Saber of Air. I mean, these messages are not mincing words here. Time to clean house. Cut toxicity out of your life. Bad relationships, whether romantic in nature, friendships, or unhealthy family connections, need to be addressed. So this isn't just about your romantic connections here, guys. It's about people in general, whether they are romantically linked to you, friends, or even family. It's time to release and cleanse that out of your life. Don't hold on to the past or heavy baggage you've been carrying. Throw it out like yesterday's trash. It's time to move on and bring in some fresh air. It's time to walk away. Wow, that is pretty intense here. And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, if I had to choose a card to end this reading, there it is. Because this is telling you that a part of your destiny is to be able to find happiness in your life. That it's telling you whatever you've been through in the past is not what you're going to go through in the future. It looks a whole lot better. It looks a whole lot brighter. You've got good karma now. You've got good luck on your side. Things are shifting in your life. You know, where you might have lost someone in a partnership due to their past behaviors or something that they did. This is now giving you the opportunity to win in love, to win at life. So just be patient. If you're not seeing it in your life right now, Divine Feminine, you will. I really do feel that things are going to shift and change for you for the better. You deserve it. And that seems to be based off of this reading, what's coming towards you. And all you need to do is to walk away from someone that's preventing that from coming into your life, preventing manifestation of something or someone better. All right, Divine Feminines, I do hope whoever this message or messages were meant for, that it helps offer you guidance, it helps bring you peace, and that it was information that you really needed to hear at this point in time. All right, so if you are interested in your own personal reading, that information is down below in the description box, as well as all the decks that you see here. Thank you so very much for tuning in and watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next reading. Take care.